Hey y'all, Brando Bay here. Uh, First of all, I want to give my new followers a shout out. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is just wild to me. Never thought in a million years. Like, I've thought about doing YouTube, but to be doing this right now, holding the phone here, talking to you, is pretty weird, surreal, cool. And it's definitely a project I look forward to doing, especially around my hometown of Thunder Bay. So I just wanted to come on here and say I went through a lot. I went through all the comments on Christmas list video about Thunder Bay, and a lot of support, a lot of great feedback. Um, sure is sad to see what's become of this city. It's a great city. It's a beautiful city. Um, and if you're in the right circles, then you're fine. But I mean, you could just be doing nothing and be a nobody and stick to yourself, or and you could be victimized. You just got to be, you got to be careful, just like anywhere nowadays. It's Canada now, and unfortunately, it's just the sad reality of it. But I more wanted to touch on a few comments where people were offended and saying that they think I might have been a little racist. Wasn't my intention whatsoever. Um, Chris is doing this cross country Canada tour or series of videos, however you want to put it. Um, but his main thing is to show and make light of the homeless, the new homeless populations everywhere. I mean, there's always been homeless, but more so since COVID than ever before. And then he wants to do a lot of stuff on the the drug crisis everybody's dealing with. So that's why the videos are going to be the way they are with the said topic. It's not to bring down Thunder Bay. I love Thunder Bay. It's a beautiful city, and geography wise, like the landscape, oh, it's breathtaking, and especially if you haven't been here before. And I want to show people that, Chris had a mission and has a mission of what he wants to do with this video series with Canada. And I strongly agree with him. We all see what's going on in our cities. We all see the homelessness, sorry, but we don't see it from the people living its side. And that's where I feel and Chris feels we need to share more and get that out there. You know, I feel 50-50 for, with people. 50% are like, go get a job, you did it to yourself. But then the other 50% are like, it's not their fault. There's a reason why. Maybe it's partially, very small percentage some people's fault. But with the prices of the rent and the lack of jobs, and especially up north in Thunder Bay, 6 hours east, there's nothing over, I think, 3 to 5,000 people. Most of the towns are like a couple hundred, maybe 1,000. There are a couple towns that are 1,000 people. And then you go 7 hours west is Winnipeg, and you got Kenora, which is 16,000 people, but that's an hour away from Winnipeg. And then you got Dryden, I think that's 10,000 people. Other than that, it's again little towns. Like there's areas where if you don't stop for gas, you're in trouble. So, but where Thunder Bay is, we have the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Center, which is a hospital. So what happens is a lot of people that struggle with their addictions, and maybe not even the case, they come up for medical appointments from up north, or small communities. Doesn't have to be reservations or nothing. But then then they're already, like I said, already struggling with their problems. And then instead of paying $1,000 for a bottle of booze, they're buying it for $50. Or the drugs are hard to get up there, but not so much here. It's all in the open. And they get lost, like they lose themselves, and they get caught up in the addiction and the homelessness, and it's heartbreaking. I don't like to see anybody in that. I myself, when I was younger, I was homeless for a while. You know, more, I anyway. That's a whole other story. But it could happen to anybody. It could happen to you. You know, it could happen to anybody at any time, especially how our economy is. But I don't want to get into politicals. But I want to say sorry to the people that I offended. Racism is never on my mind. It just so happens to be, like I said, Thunder Bay has a high population of Indigenous, and it seems to be a high population of them, lose themselves in substances, and it's just devastating. Like the Aboriginal culture is a beautiful culture. You ain't gonna see too many cultures like that, and that's never shown. And with my channel, I'm gonna show it. Just give me some time here. I just got to do a lot of brainstorming and figure out how I'm going to do this because, like I said, picking up this camera is nothing. I like to stick to myself, let alone sticking a camera in my own face and talking about it. It's it's a different thing, but I'm very excited for this project, and the people I've been talking to, and even Chris is, everybody's got a story, and I think I need to get that out there. But also, I want to show just my beautiful city. It's not all bad. It's not all bad at all. We're just in a unique situation where we are, and that's the circumstances we get dealing with it. So, anyway, I just want to apologize to anybody that I offended. It was not at all what I wanted. And I watched the videos a few times over and over, and I could see why some people might have felt that way. That's not my intention whatsoever. Um, to share a little bit of my family history, like all my cousins up here are all Indigenous. My aunties and uncles are Indigenous. My son is half Indigenous. So I'm the least person with the racist bone in my body. You know, I'm human too, and we all make mistakes. And I'm just going to be careful with how I say things and what I show, and think about these sensitive topics a little differently while I do it. But I want to thank all my new subscribers. I look forward to many more. Again, your feedback's very important. Please show me, or share with me rather, what you guys want to see me do, if there's anywhere specific. And I'm always down to make a video with somebody. If you got a content idea or a story you want to share, let me know. Let's get it out there. Let's work together as a team. Thunder Bay, go Thunder Bay. Let's do a change for the better with this YouTube channel. Nobody else is doing it around here, so I might as well do it. So thanks for your time, guys. Me and the wife are doing a little bit of brainstorming this evening, well, last evening, sorry, and then today. And I want to go do a kind of a different video. Just show a little bit of our city again. I don't know how I'm going to do it, so we're going to think of that. I also apologize for the crappy first video I did. I had some technical difficulties, and I had to film a phone from a phone. Otherwise, I was going to lose my video. It was my first one, so I didn't want to do that. But here I am making another one for you, and for me. This is so neat. So yes, please get a hold of me. I will read every comment, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Okay, Brandon Bay out. Thanks, guys.